Right, morning. Oh, very snotty in the morning at the moment. Attempt 2, after trying this yesterday, and screwing the sound up. Okay, let you know where I am. I go on holiday tomorrow. Well, yeah, early tomorrow morning. 10 days in Tenerife. First holiday I've had in a very, very long time. Looking forward to basically doing fuck all. No work, no training, no nothing. Well, I say no training. The hotel's got a gym. And I'm probably going to mainly just do rehab work, try and sort this shoulder out, lots of stretching, and work on that. So it's not even my shoulder, it's my neck actually. Neck trap, upper pec has improved. Pain is mainly focused around neck and upper pec now. Still a long way off where it needs to be. I spent probably half an hour trying to get under a squat bar yesterday. Eventually, I got under it quite reasonably early, but I finally got the bar in the right position. It was very, very painful, but it seems to have done it all the world of good, so I'm going to keep pushing the stretching and see how it goes. When I get back, I get back on the 22nd, I think. On the 25th, I go down south to meet a guy who has promised he can fix me. And hopefully it's going to get videoed. And he's going to, basically, he's left the whole day 3. And he's just going to work on me as long as it takes. That's my injury, plus my shoulder, plus the problems with my leg as well. Wanted to get back squatting so that I could start pushing weight again, because obviously this niggle in my leg causes me problems on the leg press. I'm not being able to do anything particularly heavy. Diet has just been ticking over, though I must admit I am in holiday mode and I'm struggling a little bit to keep to it. I'm not really planning on sticking to it while I'm on holiday at all. I'm not going to use it as an excuse to eat shit. I'm just going to tick over, just be a normal person, just take a break. I've got a very hard slog ahead of me. A very taxing slog ahead of me, and I just need to be fresh before I start. Plan is to start when I get back. However, injury will dictate that. There's no point in me starting until this is fixed. And I know I'm going to be very busy at work when I get back, which is going to mean I'm going to be on the road a lot. So I've been looking at ways to try and transport all my food. And it looks like I might be fitting a small fridge or freezer in the car with an inverter. Not sure yet. A standard plug-in cool box isn't going to be strong enough for 5 days on the road. So it may be a case of carrying my George Formby with me. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to look and see what we can do. That's really it training-wise. Still having issues with water. Has improved. I'm 3 days into loading creatine. Timing the holiday is a bit bad for that, but I'm just going to take it with me, so it's no big deal. It looks like I'm going to be moving to the calcium resonium, but we'll see. I'll deal with that when I get back. Still sourcing bits and bats for the next cycle. Main issue at the moment is growth. I'm going to ring a guy today, and hopefully he's going to be my saviour. I have one person, but so far they've yet to come up with the goods, so there are others I can go to, obviously, but it's making it cost effective is the problem. I think that's really it when it comes to that sort of stuff. I've had a few people say I'm big at the moment. A couple of guys that saw me pretty much at my peak during the last cycle. Said I seem to have got bigger, which I don't see. I've got fatter. I'm in two minds on that one. I'm gonna, obviously, like I said, calories will be massively reduced while I'm away. And I'm just going to eat sensibly. So I'm going to drop some fat while I'm away, that's obvious. Especially with messing around with the kids in the pool and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to try and get into the habit of doing regular CV while I'm away as well. And then carry that off when I get back. But I'm not overly bothered, because I know once the gear comes in, a decent dose, the diet tightens up and the training's regular, I'll sort it out. The thing is, what's muddy in the water is this massive water retention. It's proving very difficult to see exactly where I'm at. But I am still fat. There's no definite about that. Working on the clothing. I was hoping to have that out sort of this week or early next. Unfortunately, there's been a few delays finalising designs, getting the web page built. So that should all go out probably by the end of the month now. So I'm sorry for anyone that's waiting for it, but there should be t-shirts, beanies, vests, joggers, hoodies and wristbands. These like Armstrong rubber wristband things. All available via the film website. There'll be a page linked to that. When I get back, me and James are going to have a meeting about the possibility of a part 2. Still undecided. I don't know if I want people to watch me nearly die on camera, because whichever way I look at it, this next part is dangerous. I am really going to be going somewhere that is very unhealthy and very risky. And as a result, though I am excited about the challenge, I'm apprehensive about the health risks. We're getting to a stage now where it's point blank dangerous. There's no other way of describing it, really. Obviously, I do all I can to minimise health risks, and my wife keeps a very good eye on me on that front. But whichever way you cut it, it's risky. Don't think there's much else on all that front. No, I think that's about it. The response to the film has been incredible. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that's bought it and supported it, whether you liked it or not. There hasn't been too many negatives. There's been a few, which you're bound to get. An American guy on a website called Iron Infinity, basically his review was, it was shite. So you can't please everybody. A lot of criticism about my condition, which I accept. You know, I don't claim to be the leanest in any way, shape or form. A few ridiculous statements like I'd be 245 in contest shape. Well, 12% I was 310, so I can't see that happening, but hey, you never know. Even got slagged about my training being pathetic and not hard, so hey, you know, you can't bully them all, can you? It has got to me a little bit on occasion, I must admit. Some haven't, some I just know are haters, and I know them for that anyway, and it's just like, you know what, it's not worth it. But there's been a few from people who I don't know. And yeah, I can't deny it. It's touched a nerve. It's difficult when you expose yourself on such a personal level. You know, these aren't insulting a character I play or anything. These are insulting me, what I do, my life, my hobby, my passion. And obviously I'm very passionate about what I do. It means a lot to me. So therefore it is a bit of a sensitive subject when it gets ripped apart. But overall, the comments have been positive, very supportive, and from all over the world. I've been asked to go to Scotland for a seminar. I've been asked to go to the States, Canada, Holland, Spain, Italy. You know, it's mad. Obviously, these are just individual people. These aren't official sort of offers from organisations that could support such a thing. But it's still nice. The support's been amazing, and the fact that so many people feel I'm an inspiration is just humbling. I'm just me, just doing what I do. I don't really regard myself as anything special. I know I'm bigger than the average bear, and I know, you know, I am a bit different, but I wouldn't say I was ever regard myself as being inspirational. But amazingly, people find me inspiring, so that is incredible. It's humbling. It's, you know, this film was slagged off by everybody, but it gave one person positivity, then it was worth it. Oh yeah. Nah. On another completely, well, two things. UK BFF, super heavyweights. Got an answer off them. They are not officially been in the class. What they have said is if there's less than 3 people attend a qualifier, the class will be merged into the heavyweights. How this will affect the finals, I'm not sure. If the bulk of the class are merged into the heavyweights, then do super heavies that may have qualified through that class compete in the super heavies or the heavyweights? It seems a bit unknown. The reason for this is because the shows are too long and there's too many competitors. Now, I just for 4 years, thereabouts, I think it was 4, and in that time, very, very rarely did I see 3 or more super heavyweights on stage. So this isn't a new phenomenon, this has been around for a while. But because so much focus, time and attention has been paid to men's physique and to bikini, because that's where the money is, the super heavyweights are getting the shitty end of the stick as far as I'm concerned. And in my opinion, and I must stress that it is only my opinion, but in my opinion, all they are doing is setting it up so that when they bin the class, which I am certain it is inevitable, they can turn around and say, well, it's your fault as competitors because you didn't turn up. The bottom line is there isn't that many super heavies in this country, and there definitely isn't that many that are still happy with the UK BFF. So as a result, the classes are small. I don't feel it's definitely the competitors' fault. At the end of the day, it takes a long time to build a super heavyweight. It's a big frame, it takes a long time to fill it with muscle. So I think the Fed doing it this way, so it looks like to me, it looks like they're just passing the blame onto the competitors so they can get away with dumping the class. I personally think it's out of order at the end of the day. I mean, it's not a foregone conclusion, like I said, it is just my opinion, but to me it looks like they're setting it up so they can turn around and say, oh, well, it's your fault, you didn't turn up, so you didn't support us, so we're not supporting you. And to me, that's bullshit. They did the same with the ladies and their class. Excuse me. They did the same with the ladies and their class, and I can see the same happen with the supers. At the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, the hierarchy of the UK BFF are interested in one thing and one thing only, and that's mums on seat and making money. It's not about supporting the sport. But we will see. Time will tell. And, yes, I see another bunch of articles in the Sun about steroids causing this problem, sending people crazy. All related to that stupid coke snorting bint Kerry Katona. Yeah, okay, steroids send you crazy, not shitloads of fucking coke up your nose, which is about 7%, and you haven't got a fucking clue what it's cut with. That's not going to send you a bit loopy then at all, is it? No. Okay. What I don't understand is why any self-respecting human being would sell their soul for 2 minutes of fame in a trash shit fucking bog-ass white paper like the Sun. It's ridiculous. We had that dick not so long ago, steroids make me like a wild animal. I have sex till I pass out, fucking pillock, who got paid by the sun for all that shit. Now, as far as I'm aware, these two pricks, spending £200 a month on steroids, this, that and the other, don't even get paid by the sun. And if they're spending 200 quid on gear and they look like that, they really need to find either a new fucking supplier or learn how to train and eat. Because they look like a sack of shit for 200 quid a month on gear. It's not that they're fat, because they're not, but there's no bloody size. The thing is, the bottom line is steroids don't turn people into dicks. Dicks take steroids. It's a shame because it tars us all with the same brush, but that's it. Okay? Steroids don't make you an arsehole. Arsehole takes steroids. They give you more confidence, yes, that there is no doubt. And yeah, there is increases in certain aggression, but it depends on you as a person how you control that. If you are an aggressive person, they will make you more aggressive, of that there is no doubt. If you are one of these people that have aggression inside but have no courage to express it, they'll give you that courage and you will express it. But what they won't do is turn a normal human being into a raving lunatic, as the sun would have us think. These are just dickheads, absolute fucking knobs, who think that 2 minutes of fame in a paper, even if it's damaging or negative towards themselves, is worth it. It's a fucking joke. They need a damn good slapping at the end of the day. I don't understand this logic. Why would you make yourself look a knob for the sake of 2 minutes of fame? It ain't worth it for me. What's happened to morals and self-respect, for God's sake? I mean, yeah, I've exposed myself, but I've been honest. I've not fucking made anything up. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not going to be. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, that's enough for me. You're not going to hear from me from a couple of weeks. Like I say, I'm going to go away with the family, have some really good time, chill out, relax, eat things I shouldn't do, lay in the sun, and come back probably even fatter and brown. You never know. Maybe. I might just get my ass in gear when I'm out there and lose a bit of weight. Right, folks, take care, and I'll see you when I get back.